it's Malls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are coming back, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are new, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of this month because that would like rock my socks. I just make lots of different videos on here. I've done reselling videos, thrifting hauls, thrifting hauls? What's that? Thrift hauls, try on hauls, lifestyle videos, lookbooks. I love anything to do with fashion, upcycling, thrifting, plants, crystals, and all sorts of things. So, and I really do love fashion, but besides fashion, I do really like spooky things, all things spooky. Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays ever, and I thought I would start like a mini series while I'm here at the dorms and just talk about some of my paranormal stories. Please click that subscribe button down below, like this video if you like it, and comment down below any spooky stories you have. So let's get into it. So I thought I would just give you a little background on me. I've always been very sensitive to energies and like how people, convey themselves, and I don't know. So with paranormal, I've always been sensitive to it since I was like a child, and I had extremely vivid nightmares throughout my whole childhood for like no reason. I literally do not know why. I didn't really watch that many scary movies or anything like that, so they were very weird, and there's just lots I have to say about things that happened in my childhood to do with like paranormal and other stuff too, but I wanted to just share a story that happened most recently. So I live in the dorms. I live in the apartment style dorms, so we all get our own bedrooms, and there's 4 of us, and then we have like a little kitchenette, pantry, living room, bathroom, shower, all the jazz. So it's really nice because you have like that sense of independence, but like you still do have like the dorm experience in a way. And my school is quite old. It's like most colleges, but these are actually quite new. They're from like 2011, I think, is when they did the grand opening of this specific complex. And so I was really shocked to find out that it's haunted. So no matter if you believe in this stuff or not, I think it's fun to just hear stories, and these are my personal experiences, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So this is, I guess, apartment complex. It's a dormitory. It has been here since around 2011, and so it's like the newest out of most of them, and they've been slowly but surely remodeling like all of the dorms. I live on North Campus, so I'm like 10 minutes from main campus, and then there's the South Campus where like a lot of the freshmen live and some sophomores, but up here on North Campus it's mainly sophomores, juniors, and seniors, or super seniors, depending on how much school you have to get done. But yeah, and it's really nice. So if you have been on my channel for a while, you know that I transferred from a community college, so there was no living on campus. I lived at home, which I totally loved because I was able to spend more time with my mom, and I don't think my mom was ready to let me go, and I wasn't quite ready to like go and do what I wanted to do. Like I knew what I wanted to do, like my major sense, but like I just didn't know where I wanted to go for school. And so my community college was a great step, and I really liked it. And it was in this spooky town that I think I talked about. I'm not sure if I said it. I've like tried to film this video like 3 times. So I've been adjusting to living in the dorms, and it's been really nice to have my own space and to meet new people and just have my own experience at a university. And my first day moving in, it was great, and actually people helped us move in, which was like super nice. The football team and the gymnastics team helped move people in, which was really, really awesome of them. And I didn't bring my car up yet because there's just a lot of stuff that happened leading up to my move-in day, so it was just best that we all came together, my mom, her boyfriend, Robert, and me. I just kind of like made it my home, and I felt comfortable here. The first night I climbed up. This is a bunk. You can actually debunk your bed and obviously like make it lower, but I had my futon for if I have friends coming over or whatever, and just like a place to relax or take naps. Anyways, so I was in my lofted bed, and I was just about to fall asleep, and I heard right next to me, clear as day, a man say hello. So I'm on the 2nd floor. I had my window open, so I thought it was people downstairs, but literally it was right next to my ear, and I just felt crazy telling my roommates the following, I think a couple days later, I finally told them because I was like, I didn't want to like scare them, but I was like, you guys, I heard someone say hello, and it was just hello. That's literally what it sounded like, but
in a really deep voice.
Not like scary deep, it was just like a very matured voice. The next night, I just shook it off. I was like, okay, I just heard that. And I was like, I'm not going to like address anything. I'm just gonna go to bed. The second night, I crawl up to my bed and I hear, hello, in a woman's voice. Clear as day. It was like bright and cheery woman's voice. I was like, it was mind-boggling. It was literally in the same place I heard it before. I was like, there's no way that it would have been one of my roommates. It was no way that it was someone downstairs. Like, it was literally right next to me. And not as if they're like right here, but it was like, you know, at least they're standing in here. So then I was like, okay, that happened. I'm going to shrug it off. And I finally told my roommates and they were like, oh my gosh. Well, we ended up like kind of having a bonding time out on our futon, which is like our couch out in our living room. And we were just like eating popcorn, talking about stuff, like getting to know each other just a little bit. And basically we just got on the topic of like scary stories. So we turned all the lights off, and you guys know I have a lot of scary stories to tell, or if you don't know, I do have a lot. And I told them the story about the time that I went to an insane asylum, which is in the town next door to where I live, and it's very haunted and super cool and historical, and I love it. So there's this asylum, and I told them, and I showed them the picture that went around Twitter locally, and then the picture I took when I went there, out of like the 3 times I went that one summer, and just share them like the story. And we all got a little freaked out. I actually got a little freaked out, even though like I know I'm not in that town. I was just like, ooh, a little spooked out. So you know, if you don't know, usually talking about stuff like that can draw up energies, and it can happen if they feel like they're being, I guess, called upon. I don't really know how to exactly explain it, but I think us talking about it kind of made them be like, okay, like we're here, you know, kind of thing. So over the time, we all went to bed and it was fine, and I didn't hear anything in my room anymore, knock on wood. Not like I would mind, because I don't think it's anything bad at all. I think it's a very friendly ghosts, I don't know, ghoulies, it's all good. One of my roommates, she's one of my sisters in my sorority, and she is a senior, so she's lived in her exact room, this exact little apartment. She's lived in this one last year. Never had any ghost problems at all. So I don't know if it's because of me or what, because like I happen to just like deal with these ghosties, but honestly I don't think it's anything bad at all. So she was gone all day because she has classes literally from like 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. Like she has like an 8-hour long class. It's crazy. So she stopped by real fast and she was going to go to the gym. So she changed, left her door open, and left. I was sitting and I was just like going at it with this. I had to do a Pecha Kucha presentation, if you're like drilling away, just getting that done. And all of a sudden I hear like muffled like talking, as if it was like a TV or a radio or something. And I know that my roommate next to me, she has a TV like right up against this wall, so I was like, it's probably just her, but it's just, I was like, it's kind of loud, you know. And I wasn't really like thinking much of it, but I was like, that's loud. Then I go out. I thought my roommate that went to the gym came back. She did not. I hear her come through the door, and I said, wait, you're not here? I was like, why is your TV on? She's like, I don't know. And we both started freaking out because the TV turned on by itself and then it would not turn off. So those were just like the 3 times that stuff has happened. It's kind of spooky, kind of not. I mean, and I actually started talking to people. I am a client liaison for one of the antique stores here in my town, and it's for one of my communications classes. And we, like, the people in my group project, we were all talking, and I was like, yeah, I wonder if there's like any like haunted items in this antique store. And this girl, she's like, oh yeah, like I bet there is. And then we got on the topic. I was like, yeah, I live in this hall, and we've been having like some experiences with ghosts. And she's like, it's haunted. She's like, I worked there this summer, it is haunted. And I was like, all right, proves everything. So it was very creepy to find that out. Then I talked to another girl in one of my classes. She lives in the hall across, and I've heard some really spooky stuff about that hall. It's across the bridge, and it is really like that. They stick all the international students in there, which I think is mean, but like It is scary. It hasn't been a dorm for over 10 years, and they just remodeled it this summer and stuck people in there. Not all international students, it's also like a few like sophomores and stuff, but it's very haunted. There's stuff that happens all the time, like lights flickering on and off, and yeah, it's pretty spooky. I don't think it's like that big of a deal. I know this town has a lot of history, and there's been a lot of stories that have gone around, so yeah, spooky stuff. It is spooky season, and yeah, that's my story. I hope that you guys, or stories, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. You can watch my other spooky story time that I'll like link up in the cards. I probably did at some point in this video. Otherwise, it's on my channel, and I'm excited to install another second video into the series. Bye, guys.